Okay, so this is the part 3 and 4 and 5 actually for all the little bitty bits of Lovecats. So they're they're kind of in betweeny bits in a way. So there's one that's, I mean, they're called different things. What they're called, yeah, it's called bridge or interlude sometimes. And at the end it is called the outro, and I would agree it's kind of an outro, but yeah, they've called it like lots of different names. Basically this bit comes right after, so you do the main bit, yeah, you do that for the verse, and then you've got the into the C bit, see you, sorry, into the sea, you and me, and then back into the for the first verse, and then you do the same thing again for the second verse, ending with that bit as well. And then after that you've got this we missed you, hissed the Lovecats, that bit. So that's where it goes slidey. Yeah, I think it's kind of just labelled as an interlude on the tabs, on the actual chords bit. I think it's like, I don't know, bridge or interlude or something. It's labelled a bit differently, so it's a bit confusing. But yeah, we're looking at bar, it should be highlighted, but you're looking at bar 40 basically. So you're going, you've got these bits that are similar to the main theme. So if you remember at the beginning, when you're going into the A minor bit, you're like, you always do that, you know, and then you go to the, yes, A minor, and then you go down to the F1 on the E string. Yeah, so you've still got those beginning bits, or, you know, so we start off, yeah, same as the main theme, 5 on the E string, and then you go to 5 on the A string, and you're going to do a slide. Now I've been doing this a bit differently, where I went, which I feel is kind of easier to do a slide on one string because you've got more distance to play with, but what they've suggested on that tab is to do this. So yeah, so you're going 5 slide on the A string, and think about taking off almost when you do your slide. So you want it kind of loses a bit when you get higher up. So try and keep the pressure at least for a couple of frets. Again, this is much easier to do on one string, so it's totally up to you if you want to do as I was doing. So that's also fine. And then you've got, yeah, so you're going 0-3. I think they haven't got the naught on that music actually, so you can just do 3-1 and miss out the naught if you want. And then you're going up to the 9 on the G string, and you do a slide as well. So you could do that with ring or with your little finger, it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, so that's the whole pattern, and you do that pattern 4 times altogether. So I'll just give you an example of what I mean by 1 full pattern. So yeah, oh, then you'd have dum at the end, sorry. So maybe I'll do it twice in a row so you can hear it. Oh, sorry, I did the normal. Okay. Yeah, so you've got that 4 times, so that's bar 40, going through to bar 47. And then, so that's kind of part, what have I called it? Part 3, I think. And then slidey bits, it can also be referred to as, that's fine. And then you've basically got the bridge part. It's a bit where it goes, hand in hand is the only way to land, and always the right way round, that bit. basically. I think it's labeled. It might be labeled slightly differently on the chords on Ultimate Guitar, but on the tab bit it's labeled as the bridge. So yes, post verse or the bridge. Actually, it's a bit unclear. Maybe it's the post verse. Anyway, they've labelled it a bit weirdly on it, to be honest. So yeah, so you're going, and you just play it kind of quickly, so it's a bit staccato actually. Yep, so staccato on the bass would be basically muting it straight away. So, or you can mute it. You can mute it here. Might be better. And then you're going up to 2 on the D string. Again, another mute, but yeah, I'm going to move your hand over to mute the E string here. And then you go up to 5, and you do a little slide. I might be inclined to stick to ring here, because then you can do your little finger on the 7 for the next bit, yeah. Yeah, so, and then you got 7 on the A string. Okay, so that whole bit slowly. Oh, sorry. Start again. And then you go down to the F. So finger 1, fret 1, sorry. And then you go to the 3. You do a similar kind of pattern. So you can do that with your index if you like. And then you've got going up to 7 on that D string. I would do it maybe again with the ring, so that you've then got the little one to do the next one. Okay, and you repeat that again, the first bit anyway. And then you do something different. Okay, so the rhythm is quite useful on there actually. So you do the, so the rhythm is on the 3 on the D, and you're going to go 2 E and 3 and then it's up to 7. And okay, so that whole bit, fret 1 on the E string, fret 3 on the D, 5, 7, all on the D, slide, fret 3 on the E. Okay, so I'll play that whole section for you now in the right rhythm. So. And then wasn't the greatest of rhythms, but yeah, hopefully you get the idea to practice from. So okay, so the last little bit is the outro. So the outro is basically a kind of sort of a scale, really. Yeah. So you're going A string. So this bit, by the way, is on, it's bar 71, and I think it is the same as what I'm doing. I'll double check it, but yeah. Oh, sorry, it's starting from, yeah, they put 5, which is the same note. I would start from 0 on the A. I don't know why they've done that on bar 68, basically, yeah. So, and again, I would go up to the D rather than do 5 on the A. I think it's a bit easier. So, yeah, there's a couple of differences in what they've written in that bar, so. 0, 2, 3, fretwise on the A, and then going over to the D string, 0, 2, 3, 2, 3 on the A. So that's the same. It's just a 5 set of different. I'm doing open strings, and then you're going to do an F going on the F. So the 1, 3, 0, 2, 3, 2. Yeah. So 0. They're suggesting go back up. I didn't hear that actually. I would go 0 instead of that 3 to the 3 on the E. And then you do the same thing again. Yep. And the last little bit. So, sorry, 7 on the yeah, it's doing the whole rhythm higher up, which I haven't been doing the whole time actually. So maybe don't do that. Yeah, so just going back into it, but doing a bit higher up basically. That's what they're suggesting. Cool. So hopefully that's not too long a video for you. I'll try and divide it up if I can this time between the sections. Good luck with that.